After a compelling season of action, it all comes down to this. 2 survivors to battle for the MAC Championship trophy. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship trophy. Returner trying to create good field position. Coverage seemed flying downfield, not much gained on that return. So Ohio's offense will be the first up today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Badgers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. The coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Grab near the sticks. It's Peters. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. And the Badgers have first and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Badgers! That's how you finish a play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Pre-snap motion from the receiver to throw. It's Isaac. Catch hauled in here over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch! They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
The receiver makes the catch. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Pass complete. It's second down now. Bootleg looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Takes off in a bootleg. Lets it fly to the wideout. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Ohio offense back out there now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Ball handed off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's third down for the offense. He gets loose. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Really love the call here on third down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
And the Bobcats will line up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Dropping back, it's Isaac. The pass rush closing in. That pass is caught.
Chris, you know me. I love to see these quarterbacks who know they're about to get hit, stand in there, deliver the ball, take the pressure, and make the throw accurately downfield.
And it's good right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. And now the running back's got it again. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Ball handed off. That's a strong stiff arm. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
They'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off with some nice positive yards.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Wisconsin!
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Ohio offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Picks up the first, looking for more. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Receiver makes the catch, and the game just good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
To throw, it's Isaac. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to third and long.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That completion makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defense. Pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Big throw caught on the left side. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Badgers will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Dropping back, it's Isaac. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. There's contact on the throw. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. And the Badgers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on coming up.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Third and short, it's the tight end trying to gain the yardage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. Wants to throw it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Touchdown, Badgers, as they put 6 more on the board.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. The Bobcats will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Peters. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wisconsin. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Ohio offense back out there now. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Defense not pressing this time. And there's the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to throw. It's Isaac. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks it, refusing to be stopped on this play. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch. But, Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker... Again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. You take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Lets it go quickly. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route line. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a...
I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and, man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
Here comes the Ohio offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Catch made on the right side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The Bobcats will bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. What a catch by the sophomore.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, he breaks free, still going. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Badgers will try to keep this drive moving. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with this football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
This time it's complete. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Badgers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point is good, so it's 35-6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kurt. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Isaac. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. And the Bobcats will send their punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. And the Badgers bring their punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Back to pass. It's Isaac. Catch made over the middle. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his back, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tight end makes the grab. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he
dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Handoff in a single back formation. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Leaning on the run game here. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
And the Badgers will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks free. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the Badgers are in the red zone. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback keeps the football. Running toward the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Takes off in a bootleg. Looking for 6. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
On the ground, trying for the first down with the tight end. And that run goes nowhere, and that'll be the final play of the ballgame. Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams like this, and now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. It's a great accomplishment. But now we have to wait and see what the committee will do, and if they'll invite this team to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.